Welcome to October. After a purging marathon in September, we have entered a new month. For many it was a rough start. People are exhausted from the deep cleansing and detoxing in September, which included also a lot of physical symptoms. Many are asking, how much longer? It seems like we are never getting anywhere, and the ascension turns out to be a never-ending story. It will be, if you think it to be that way. Remember the law of attraction and how easy things manifest now. So it is your choice what you make out of it. October bears great potential to move forward quickly. And it will be calmer energetically. At least it feels like it, as we have gotten used to the quick-moving and fast-burning fire energies. Many of us have learned to handle them constructively, to move up in their energetic frequencies quickly. With the start into October, we have entered a phase of rebalancing. September has been the most challenging month for a lot of people. Many were hoping for a rewarding start into October after all the hard work done, purging and transmuting energies for ourselves, the collective and the planet. Instead, many people feel empty. Very empty. So empty that they feel useless and are haunted by feelings of just wanting to go home and exit. The question of who am I and what the F am I doing here? Is present again. A lot of us fell into a big identity crisis. We are doubting ourselves and what we are doing. We even doubt our talents and gifts because we do not feel like doing anything. We are simply lazy. Beyond measure. Except for the sexual energies. They seem to be all around for many. And people dealing with this feel like they are going to explode any second because of all these sexual thoughts and feelings. In addition to that, cravings seem to change again, and the digestion system is changing. Many people experience a feeling as if the body is not digesting at all anymore. Hunger simply seems to disappear. All of it is uncomfortable and confusing. Why did I go through all this cleansing to end up feeling like this? That does not feel like the bliss I expected. The emptiness, the sexual tension and its root causes. Why are so many feeling this way? It is very simple. As already described in the article on the September energies, the universe wants you empty and in full surrender. Many have reached exactly that state now. Emotionally, there is not much left to purge. Our physical bodies feel worn out and very tired due to the release of old stored fear patterns that have been released from the physical body, as well as the ongoing restructuring of our DNA and cellular structure. As the body has become lighter, it needs less food or no food at all. The digestion system is adapting. And our body needs rest. Even those that are usually very active and athletic do not feel like moving at all. Please do yourself a favor and follow what your body asks for. Don't force yourself to be active if you don't feel like it. It is just an old 3D belief pattern that we have to be active and work out regularly. There are times of doing and times of being, and we have to learn to follow our natural cycles again. In addition to that, due to the planetary constellation with Venus moving through Scorpio now, a collective cleansing of old sexual patterns goes on. That releases tons of sexual energies that had been stuck in the collective for eons. Those of us that still have our own sexual patterns to deal with, feel this in a very amplified way and tend to project it onto their partners. Just make sure to let go of those energies in a constructive way with lots of gratitude for the release. Masturbation can be a lifesaver these days. Don't be surprised if you end up in a sea of tears after masturbating. That is just the energy release. Let it go with a big thank you. The nothingness between two worlds. Now that we have been emptied out, a void has been created within us. A space for the new to come in. Osho would call this the state of nothingness. It can be disorienting and frightening to be in this gap. The old has left. The new is not here yet. We are in between two worlds. This is often experienced as the dark night of the soul. We have nothing to hold on to, no clue what direction this is going to take. We don't see all the possibilities yet that might lie ahead. But it was just this state of pure potential that existed before the universe was created. Nothing is not just nothing, it is all. It is vibrant with all possibilities. It is absolute potential. It is unmanifest yet, but contains it all, says Osho. All you can do is relax into that gap with a deep trust that you have now reached a state with the potential that something sacred can be born, your true self. Your cocooning phase will be over soon if you continue to choose love and embrace your experience and your very being. Please be aware that you can only shift your frequency up with the full trust in this process and in appreciating the divine perfection in all that is. And that does not only include you but puts you into first place. You are the most valuable person in your life. Love yourself in your emptiness and know that you have created this space to allow for the new. And it will exceed your wildest imaginations if you stay in unconditional love for yourself and everyone and everything around you. Please keep in mind that the use of alcohol or tranquilizers will keep you in low frequencies and can cause a downward spiral for you, as you are only suppressing your emotions and are not releasing them in a constructive way. This will extend your stay in 3D until you learn to love yourself and your journey. So after having said all of this, what is it about October? This month is going to be a rebalancing act. Step by step, the new will come in. Your rewards for all the work done. You will see more abundance, feel more love and be much more open to receive as your heart walls are being removed. That can be overwhelming sometimes. You most likely will experience a swinging in and out of 5D as you are rebalancing within and as the collective masculine and feminine energies are striving for an equilibrium as well. You will probably experience a further dissolving of linear time and a reluctance to routines and schedules. There will be some ups and downs but many will feel a deep confidence and have an inner knowing that the worst is over. Thank you so much for having done so much work for this whole planet and its inhabitants. I am so proud to be on this journey with all of you. Vera.